Ron Harris here from MuscleDevelopment.com. Coverage of the 2019 New York Pro brought to you by High Tech Pharmaceuticals. Standing here with the champion. This is now a two-time New York Pro champion, Juan Diesel Morel, local favorite. And boy, you were the favorite coming in and you pulled it off. You delivered. Congratulations, first of all.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Also, before we even get going, I want to thank Dan Solomon, AMI, anyone at AMI that has made this possible, facilitated it. Very generous of you guys because, you know, this is a champion. We want the world to know all about this. So as many people can know about this and hear Juan and see Juan, it's even better for all of us. But you know, you just won Arnold Classic South America that already qualified you for the Olympia. It's a very good win. What made you hold on another? Was it 4 weeks for this?
5.
5 weeks.
Yes. New York is my hometown. I love New York. I'm a New Yorker. I've done this show 8 years. This is my Olympia. So for a lot of people who train for the Olympia, I train for this show every year. And, you know, I love this show. And I wanted to be here for my hometown. As you can see, you know, they screamed for me. They love me. And they wanted me to come. So, you know, it would have been selfish for me just to do the Arnold and go straight to the Olympia. So I had to be here for my hometown.
Now, there was how about three of the top 5 or 4 of the top 5 guys were New York guys.
Yes.
So this really is like your Olympia. You guys all you go all out for this show.
Yes.
You know, and you guys are all friends. You know, you've known all each other for years, right?
We're like family. We trained together. Me and Akeem trained together for like 4 or 5 years. Me and John trained together for 4 or 5 years. But we also, besides training partners, we're also very close friends. We go to each other's houses. We spend time with each other's families and stuff like that. So.
I mean, this show, it's you know, I've been coming to this show for almost 20 years now. What makes this show different? I think I don't see an audience, you know, really get into it the way this audience does. Have you noticed that from other shows?
Yeah, I mean, just New Yorkers are different, you know. New Yorkers have a different vibe, you know. I mean, if anything, only place that was just as live as this was like Brazil. Like Brazil is really crazy, so and that's something to compare it to. Everywhere else is like kind of like, you know, like Olympia's a whole different story, you know. But besides Olympia, I would say Brazil and New York, they have crazy crowds.
Your condition is always so consistent. You know, some of these guys, I'm not going to name names, but I never know if they're going to bring it, they're not going to bring it. I always know you're going to be shredded. I've never seen you off. You know, if you're ever off, they'll punish you, I'm sure. But, you know, how do you stay so consistent, especially where 5 weeks ago you were peaked perfectly for Arnold? Did you have to hold that exact condition for 5 weeks?
I actually ate more food, a lot more food, and just kind of found the maintenance and, you know, like whatever, and just train hard. And, you know, I mean, obviously you know, some days were harder just because I was tired from the low body fat. But besides that, the food part was the easy part because I'm never hungry. Like I was actually eating a lot of food going into the show. So
you've been at the Olympia. You've been top 10 a couple times now, right?
Top 10 once.
Once. Yes. So I know you want to move up at the Olympia. Yes. What do you think you need to do to move up? Because I feel like you should be a top 5, top 6 guy at the Olympia. Definitely.
I feel like I made some good improvements from last year to this year. Anybody who sees the pictures, totally different version of myself. Now I got another 8 weeks to even improve before I start my prep. So I'm going to take those 8 weeks and just keep making my legs even better. Obviously my sweep came up. I want to make them a little bit bigger. Just kind of keep working on them. And I feel with another 8 weeks, I can make a big drastic difference. And I think I can be up there in the top 6, top 8. That's my goal. So I think this year will be the year I'll make the top 6, top 8.
Yeah, I mean, we did that interview, which was another gracious thanks AMI for that. And you are actually making strides in your legs, which that's the only thing you needed because everything else is there. Yeah. So, I mean, it's got to be exciting for you at this stage in your career. You've been a pro now for almost 8 years to finally be taking it to that next level that you always could have.
Yes.
Yeah. I guess that's not even a question. It's more of a comment. There goes Steve Weinberger. It's okay. He's the promoter of the show. So what do you do from here? You're gonna be able to take a little off-season break.
Yeah, for 8 weeks. You know, get my weight up, train, and you know, and a little off-season, and then after that, 8 weeks into prep.
Cool. Well, as you can see, this place is empty. This guy's been very, very patient. Appreciate it so much, Juan. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Another well-earned win. That's 2 for 2019. And let's hope for some nice things at the Olympia in a couple of 16 weeks.
Yes, I hope so.
All right, this has been Juan Morel, your 2019 New York Pro champion. For MuscleDevelopment.com, Ron Harris.
Now it's a party.
Thank you.